Hello, everyone. This is Flash Gordon, and this is your Flash Gordon read-along book. Every time you hear this chime, it means it's time to turn the page in your storybook. Now we are ready to begin. Open your book, and we will start our adventure. And remember, when you hear this chime, turn the page. Although it started out as a routine mission of exploration, my most recent flight to the galaxy Alpha Centauri was anything but routine. Let me tell you what happened. My ship was cleared for takeoff, and I blasted off from Earth one bright, sunny morning late in May. In just a few minutes, my ship was free of the Earth's gravitational pull. I fired the main engines that would send me roaring into deep space. Through the rear cabin window, I watched as Earth grew smaller and smaller in the distance. Soon, it was just a tiny blue dot in the immense blackness of space. Without warning, the ship was rocked by a series of bone-shaking explosions. A meteorite shower, I thought. The heavy chunks of space rock burst into thousands of tiny flaming pieces as they crashed into the ship's meteor shield. Without the shield, the meteorites would have cracked the ship into bits. The remainder of the long flight was uneventful. Weeks of endless, uninterrupted darkness. I read and studied my charts to fight boredom, one of any space traveler's greatest enemies. In the weightlessness of space, exercise was fun and easy. I floated around the ship's cabin with ease. The computer radar alarm sounded, indicating I was approaching my destination. There, off the starboard side of the ship, loomed the object of this trip's explorations, the gigantic planet Titan. Although it had been discovered several years ago, no one from Earth had ever set foot on the huge cloud-covered world. I would be the first known explorer to see this strange planet. I fired the retro rockets and my ship roared down into the thick green clouds that swirled about the mysterious world. Now, I've seen many strange planets, but I wasn't prepared for what I saw on Titan. As my ship orbited the dark planet, I saw huge cities and industrial centers, but my sensors showed no sign of life. How strange, I thought. I decided to go in for a closer look. My ship glowed red hot as it raced down through the clouds. I landed the ship on a flat piece of land outside one of the sprawling cities that dotted the landscape. My onboard instruments indicated that the atmosphere outside was much too harmful for humans to breathe. So I put on my spacesuit and my helmet, opened the hatch door, and stepped out onto the surface of the alien world. The gigantic planet had a gravitational pull much stronger than Earth's, so I lumbered along at a snail's pace. After a hard journey, I reached the city. Still no signs of life. Odd, I thought. Someone must have built these cities and factories. Someone or something. I examined the buildings for clues. Low doorways and windows. Whatever built these structures was short, under 4 feet, typical of evolutionary processes on a heavy gravitational world. I was well within the city now. I passed what appeared to be parks and libraries, sure signs of intelligent life, but I still had not seen any sign of life forms. Then, from inside a darkened building nearby, I heard a strange sound. Something moving, I thought. I grabbed my laser gun and started inside the building to check out the source of the sound. My helmet light shone ahead through the darkness. Suddenly, I saw where the sound was coming from. My eyes grew wide with amazement. Insects! Millions and millions of insects! A peculiar alien form halfway between cockroaches and praying mantis, crawling over everything. I recoiled with revulsion. Suddenly it all became very clear. The foul atmosphere, the deserted cities and factories, it was a textbook case of a burnt-out industrial culture. Obviously, the pollution had long ago killed who or whatever had built this civilization. Only the insects had been strong enough to survive, and now they ruled this desolate world. How sad, I thought. An entire civilization wiped out because of careless dumping of deadly, toxic waste. On the flight back to Earth, I filed my report. All intelligent life forms extinct. Planet Titan unfit for habitation. This was not the first destroyed world I had seen in my travels. It made me sad every time I encountered something like this. Such a waste of life. Out of the cockpit window, I could see planet Earth up ahead. It glistened blue and white in the brilliant sunlight. Could something like this happen here on our home planet? Only if we let it happen, I thought. Only if we stop caring about a clean and healthy planet. This is your friend, Flash Gordon, saying farewell till next time.